Well, hellfire, got a bug flying around. Issues of living in a trailer. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. We're back for another Metalhead Envy. That damn bug made my brain just go all over the place. Eyes Like the Sky. We're still we got 2 in this video, 3 more, and then we'll be on to the next album. Fort Whipple. That's the name. We're going to head on down to Fort Whipple, y'all. Let's dive on in.
Chapter 3. The Americans took the trussed-up boy to a place called Fort Whipple, a fly-blown group of tents surrounded by a stone and timber stockade. An American called Willis was the boss there, and he glared at the man of God as he entered with his captives. He noticed the boy when he was brought in with a few Yavapai girls, and he looked into the color of his eyes. What do you make of him? He asked the God-man. He may be the young O'Brien boy who was lost here years ago, or he could be from the Jepson party who never made it to New Mexico, said the God-man back. They named the boy Jepson O'Brien, but the natives and the frontiersmen called him Blue because of his eyes, but all...
Jepson O'Brien, but they called him what? Wooloo? Oh, hell, fire. Yeah, the guitar riffs of this album are sick nasty. I don't care. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I like the guitar riffs. Makes me want to write cowboy riffs. I think I said that in the last one. Because Evil Man was a bump. Let's keep going with Fort Whipple.
They named the boy Jepson O'Brien, but the natives and the frontiersmen called him Blue.
Wooloo.
Because of his eyes, but also because of the baleful, almost sad expression he carried on his face. The expression of someone who kills with compassion, but not mercy.
That's a hard-ass line. That's a hard-ass fucking line. Kills with compassion, but not mercy. Hell, fire. Hardcore.
Although he was still a boy, the men mostly kept away from him. All except for one. A trapper who understood his skills and in return fed him and taught him the white man's way. In a short while he could speak and read and write their language. And he also added the calm, fast dignity of the gunman to his arsenal.
Okay.
He was so fast that men treated him with care. But he was slow to anger, and when angry, swift and final in his reply.
Yeah.
In the Arizona desert in the 1860s, he had every skill that you needed to survive. And he was just 17.
I think I'm the opposite, man. I'm quick to anger and quick to fucking reply. My girl fusses at me for it. She's like, why do you get so mad so fast? And just... I was like, because that's how I deal with things, hon. I say my piece right then and there, and then I fucking move on with my life. I can't bottle shit up like you. I don't know how people bottle shit up. Either way. I like Fort Whipple. I do think this strictly this is one of the biggest cases of an album not need to be broke up at all. Like really, this is like sit down, have this play, and have you a nice drink, have you a good stout drink, and just sit here and let it play and listen to the story and everything. It does not work for the way I do the Metalhead Envy series. Because somebody did catch me up to date with the story so far, so I kind of did go into this knowing that it was about the character white man with blue eyes or white boy with blue eyes. I'm not sure. They said he was 17 by the end of this, so I guess you still consider a teenager. Uh, so that's kind of why I know. I think I read that comment. I was like, oh okay, so everything's not as ciphered as it was before. Let's check out what's next.
Oh, what is it you're holding?
A cookie?
You were chosen.
I don't care what anybody says, man. The Kung Fu Panda movies are the bomb. Fucking good movies, man. I think I like the voice actor of the very first bad guy. What is that dude's name? He was the best thing in the Hercules movie with The Rock. Me and my buddy, we laughed so hard because he kept talking about my time through the whole movie. And then they shot that fucking massive volley of arrows up. And he's like, my time. Either way, the God man's goat lust. This ain't about no bestiality, is it? I don't know about that shit. No. I don't want to hear no part of the story about fucking goats. I like that detuned piano.
Chapter 4.
Is this the psychedelic section of the album?
The God-man with the Bible is in the back room of the chapel at Fort Whipple.
Ah, okay. So, I don't know how much of this, of my thoughts I'm having right now, I can say. Are we going with the dude, the preacher, who's supposed to be celibate, was getting too close with the goats? There's a preacher man in this story, right? I'm not crazy.
The God-man with the Bible is in the back room of the chapel at Fort Whipple. The God-man was deeply engrossed in satisfying his goat lust with a Yavapai girl. She never said a damn thing, but just leaned over an altar while he defiled her.
Oh, fuck!
He held a pistol to her head as he grunted away, and when it was finished, he shoved her towards the outside door. But the God-man never got to fixing his long johns or his black trousers. The young man named Blue strode softly up behind him and drove a long-bladed knife into his neck.
So the kid killed him. That's cool. Mean ass whammy bar.
Blood spurted into the chalice on the altar, but not the blood of the Christ. Just the blood of the God-man.
Alright, that. Yeah.
The coffee died in a bubble gurgle. cherry-pie girl, money, guns, and food, and 2 strong horses, and rode into the desert away from Fort Whipple. The God-man's body was found, but he was not missed.
All right. I knew it, man. As soon as I read that title, I was like, we about to get some nasty ass, stupid people shit. Jesus Christ. You can't be a man of God and do that. I'm sorry. I don't know why these two songs just made me sit here and think, what is the context of the recording of Roderick Smith? Is this a story that was told? Like, was all the band members together with Envies' dad, and they's all fucking having a good time and having a drink or two or whatever, a scapegoat. Use that joke. Whatever a scapegoat they like to have, whether it be a little puff puff pass or a shot of the dark liquor. Did Broderick tell this story? Were they sitting around and he told this story, and the got members of this band were like, "Yo, I've got an idea. We're gonna do a Western album, and Dad, we're gonna have you narrate the whole thing with this story." I don't know why. I haven't even thought about it in that sense up until these two tracks. But I could have swore they called him something different in Fort Whipple, but now he's saying Old Blue. Sounds like he's saying Old Blue. And good on you, Old Blue, because get rid of that. I wonder if YouTube's going to fucking be mad at me for saying that. Fucking. I don't know. That's just weird to me. I've never understood that. Understood that. Hearing stories of people doing that, I'm just like, fuck, man. Weird. But I like this song once the band kicks in. I like the psychedelic Western trip. I got mental image of like the old Tombstone movie where they're all hanging out in the opium dens and shit like that. That's what it made me think of. If that tune did not fit a fucking opium den. Oh, me. If it's your first time here, we're not always listening to songs about this type of subject matter. I don't know if I ever have listened to anything like this type of subject matter. But please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I can't think of nothing else to say. So, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.